Really excited. Big win for us in the Big Ten opener against Iowa, who you could argue it was playing the best of any team in the Big Ten. With a young team, a little scary finish, but they gutted it out and stayed together and found a way all the way to that finish line, and I'm really proud of them for that effort. They really were determined to scratch and claw for respect, not only in this game, but overall, that it wasn't a fluke that we went 13-0, that they stepped up to each and every challenge. They really stuck to the game plan. This young team wanted to learn as much as they could about Iowa in the preparation, and we thought the key coming into tonight was make them make a lot of two-point baskets. We couldn't beat them if they were going to make a lot of three-point baskets, and overall, I really believe that was the difference in the game of, even though we gave up some at times easy twos were better than threes, and we did not want Melissa Dixon to have a big night against us. So really proud, huge opening win in the Big Ten Conference, and I think there's very much, there's a level of confidence growing in that locker room each and every day.
Would be on obviously how you guys handled the game down the end, but how about the preparation for this game? How did they do as far as not getting too wound up or too tight or whatever for a game like this?
I worried about the nerves. We talked as a staff, what can we do today on game day to try to lighten the mood, because it was here. Big Ten was here. This is why they chose to come to a school like Indiana, and then to start off with a nationally ranked team that they've heard for 72 hours how good each and every one of their players are, and this top 100 player and that top 100 player, and so we tried to keep it very light today, and we tried to take the underdog role, and we want to exceed expectations. There's not an analyst out there. There's not anyone that follows women's basketball that has picked us anywhere but 12th out of 12 in this conference this year. And so we wanted to play that way with no pressure, and kind of a mindset that we want to be a thorn in people's sides, but we're the underdog. And I really liked our competitive spirit and energy early on. I challenged them. I think Iowa is the best 50-50 team in the league, meaning they win more hustle balls. They win more hustle plays. They are tremendous at winning that 50-50 ball, and I wanted to compete for the loose balls, the hustle plays, the scrappy plays that could go either way, and we really did that tonight.
All non-conference season, defended the schedule, defended your record. Pulling off a win like this, what does it sort of do for maybe just the national perception of you guys? I mean, what sort of does this do for just the profile nationally? I mean, you beat a ranked opponent, obviously, and have the potential to be ranked next week. What does this sort of do for your profile?
Well, again, rankings aren't going to define us. You know, we're going to define ourselves on getting better ourselves and hard work. But we went out on the road and won 6 road games. We beat 2 Big East teams. We beat an ACC team. I defend the schedule because I didn't have much to do with it yet, you know, and so we don't have a lot of say, and they stepped up to those challenges. But I think the score will turn some heads tomorrow. Iowa's that good. Their 2 losses are against 2 top 20 teams. They are really, really talented. They are going to win a lot of games. If I'm not mistaken, they host the NCAA again. They'll get a home game in the NCAA tournament. That's a big win for us.
What do you hope they learn from getting to sort of close out a game like this? I mean, you got Harry, got down to a possession at one point, a couple points. What do you hope they take away from a game like this against a tough team where they were actually able to close out a victory?
Well, I think we got to execute. I think we get the ball stuck in our hands a little bit too much in the second half. We got a little bit dribble happy, and we didn't have the movement that we had in the first half. I'm not sure we always attacked their zone properly, but when we did, we got some easy shots. But I think, if anything, they're going to take away confidence that they can compete against a really, really talented team. Each team's built a little differently. But that was a veteran backcourt. Now we turn around and have a few days to prepare for that team up north that also has a veteran backcourt. in a really fast backcourt, and they're going to be built a little bit differently, but different challenges. But I hope they take away that they can compete against a really talented team.
Simone played 30 minutes tonight, especially down the stretch. How big was having her in there, along with Tabitha, with some young players?
You know, Simone had a great game tonight. She's a little bit more physical than Sasha. She's a little bit better rebounder, and she got us some extra possessions at the offensive end. And Doolittle was hurting us, and I thought she was a better matchup. And one of the things that we have the luxury of having is 3 senior centers. And it's centered by committee with our program, and they're okay with that. And some nights it's been Sasha, some nights it's been Simone, and some nights it's been Lika. And so we are centered by committee, and tonight's night was the right call with Simone, and she gave us quality minutes. And you know, I feel bad for her with her dead ball contact technical. She's got to learn that. You know, to keep the ball high and strong and not throw an elbow there at the end. But we don't win without her, and you know, that we'll remind her of that tomorrow. That don't feel bad about that play, learn from that play. But we don't win this game without you.
How big were Carly McBride's contributions earlier? She got hot, hit her first 3 threes, and really gave you guys a spark off the bench.
Well, I think she's the unsung hero. She was the X factor tonight. I think that both teams were looking for, and she was our X factor. And she shot them out of the zone a little bit in the first half, which then let us get back into man offenses where our movement was better. Kayla missed a few open shots, and you know, Alexis isn't quite the shooter that Carly is. So Carly was huge, and she's always been capable of instant offense. And she has been a different kid coming back after Christmas break. Her work ethic, her mindset, her enthusiasm for the game. And we were planning on rewarding her tonight because of that effort each and every day in practice. And it paid off. She was huge for us.
We're talking about Tabitha and Simone down the stretch there. How much do you feel like you guys lean on those veterans when they've got 3 freshmen on the floor with them?
Yeah, you know, it's, you know, I'm not sure who we lean on right now. We got a bunch of freshmen out there. We got Tabitha's in her first year here. Simone, you know, has played sporadically throughout her career. So, honestly, we're winging it a little bit out there with leadership. But there's a lot of will and confidence and determination. And more than anything, there's chemistry with our team. And they were going to fight, and they were going to go down together, or we were going to win it together. And there's a lot of fight. I'm not sure. There's a lot of we haven't been in a lot of meaningful games. Let's face it. There's not a player out there that's been in a lot of meaningful games. So you know, we'll learn and continue to grow from these situations. The only thing else I'd add is I want to really shout out to the crowd. To come out on a night like this with the weather is really important. I'm not sure we win without the crowd tonight, and to do that on a snowy night means a lot to our program. And for the ones that didn't make it, there is a buzz right now in that arena. Jump on this bandwagon. It's a really fun show. Come support that team. They'll give you your money's worth. Thank you.